What's up, YouTube? This is Hot Sauce, my daughter's new barrel horse. Yesterday, we purchased him up in Canada, and we brought him down to the US. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what it was like bringing him through the border, what paperwork we needed, and some hits and tricks for anybody who's planning to purchase and bring a horse across the US-Canadian border from Canada into the United States. So the first thing we need to talk about is actually planning the crossing back into the United States with livestock. So we crossed northbound at Sumas because that was the closest border crossing for us, but we wanted to return through Oroville, which was the closest border crossing for the barrel race that we were heading to after we picked up this horse. Now, both Sumas and Oroville are supposed to have USDA veterinarians there Monday through Friday, but unfortunately for us, Oroville did not have and does not have a vet currently. So we actually had to cross back through Sumas. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is struggling to have vets at all of the crossings that are supposed to support agriculture, which is 1 or 2 crossings per state. I had really good luck with the veterinarian at Sumas. He was super responsive. He was the one that told me that Oroville was going to be a mess, and he is there full time. So we crossed back through Sumas. It added a couple extra hours to our drive home, but if you're bringing an animal from Canada into the U.S., as early as possible, reach out to the specific border crossing that you're looking to use and find out if they have a veterinarian on staff and schedule an appointment to bring the animal back. And it's usually going to be a Monday through Friday type of event. So I had 4 pieces of paper for bringing the horse back from Canada. I had a bill of sale, I had a Canadian health certificate, I had a Coggins test, and I had a form from Canada related to if I was going to bring the horse back to Canada. Now, the health certificate, Coggins test, and bill of sale are all pretty straightforward, but it's that Canadian return form that was a little bit confusing for me. There was conflicting information online. Some people said if you're importing a horse, you should get it stamped by Canadian Customs on your way out. Others said, don't worry. I reached out to my border crossing, and the USDA veterinarian said he did not care if the form was stamped by the Canadians or not. So long as I didn't intend to bring the horse back to Canada, it didn't need that stamp. But I strongly encourage you to talk to your border crossing and the veterinarian who's going to handle your paperwork ahead of time to find out if they want that stamp, because it does not appear to be a consistent stance across the United States as far as the border veterinarians go. So I'd been in contact with the vet that I was going to be talking to at the border ahead of time. I asked him, should I use the commercial line or the non-commercial line? He said whichever line was shorter, so we took the shorter line to get through. At the crossing, I told them that I had livestock, and I showed them my paperwork. They sent me for the secondary inspection, which took about a half an hour. The veterinarian came out, he checked the brands on the animal, he looked at the paperwork, and then he basically gave me a receipt and the USDA agricultural import form. So it was about 30 minutes for us. By then, the horse was actually ready for a break just to hang out and relax, and we got through the border without any issues. So if I were going to do it again, I don't know that I would change anything. Just stay in contact with the border crossing you want to use. Make sure that you've got an appointment with the veterinarian who's going to be inspecting your horse, and it's really not that complicated of a process to bring them down through a U.S. border crossing into the U.S. So anyhow, that's our experience bringing a horse from Canada. Please like and subscribe, and we'll keep putting out good stuff. Thanks.